Hello, greetings to everyone and welcome to today's presentation. In this presentation, I will be treating what we call the 3 by 3 magic square, which is fully featured in the junior high school syllabus. Because I don't have a screen and a pointer with me, the presentation is going to take the form of a lecture method. And so if you are watching, you have to take your pen and your book and write along so that you will not get lost in the process. In constructing the 3 by 3 magic square, we will have 9 cells. That is, a 3 by 3 means 3 boxes times 3 boxes in a square. And that is going to give us 9 boxes or 9 squares. In these 9 squares, we are supposed to fill in some given set of numbers so that the rows, the columns, and the diagonals will have the same sum. Okay, so the sum is determined by adding all the numbers and dividing by 3. The sum is always determined by adding all the numbers and then dividing by 3. So let's take, for example, you are asked to construct a 3 by 3 magic square using the numbers 1 to 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can list the numbers as I have mentioned them. Okay, I hope you have the numbers now. Now, if you have the numbers, you can add them up. By adding them up, you get 45. This 45 is divided by 3 to give us 15, meaning that each row, each column, and each diagonal must give us a sum of 15. Let's take note that each number will have to be represented once on the 3 by 3 magic square. Okay, so let's begin the process. Now, after adding the numbers, dividing by 3 to get our sum of 15, we arrange the numbers in ascending order, and the given numbers are already arranged, so there's no need to worry ourselves. Then, on the arrangement of the ascending orders, we'll pick the center number. So 1 to 9, obviously the center is 5. So we'll place 5 at the center of the 3 by 3 magic square, and that is what we call the midfielder. So the midfielder on the 3 by 3 magic square is 9. Sorry, is 5. The midfielder of the 3 by 3 magic square is 5. So place 5 at the center. Now, after placing 5 at the center, the rule is that if the center number is an odd number, and then we need to place an even number at the corners. And if the center number is even, we will place an odd number at the corners. And so back to our work. Now our center number is seen as 5. And so we place 5 there, and then we cancel 5 from the set of numbers given so that we will not repeat the 5. And then after that, we pick any of the even numbers from the remaining set of numbers. Okay, so let's say we pick 6. If you pick 6 and we place it at one corner, any of the corners, if we place it at one corner, then the 6 and the 5 is now forming a diagonal. And so 6 and 5 will give us 11. And when we add 4, we'll get 15. So placing 4 at the other diagonal, that's the remaining box at the diagonal, will give us 15. So first diagonal is completed. Then we can place, let's say, 8 at the other diagonal. 8 added to 5 will give us 13. And so we know that when we add 2 to the 13, we are going to get 15. So we place 2 at the remaining box at the second diagonal to complete the 2 diagonals. The rest of the boxes can be completed by a simple addition, because this time around each box has a minimum, at least, or at least one remaining box. Each row, column, whatever has one remaining box, and therefore we can do so by simple addition and subtraction to get the 3 by 3 magic square completed. Now, if the numbers, assuming 1 is not part of the numbers, but you are starting the numbers from 2 to 10, then 2 to 10 means we are adding the numbers from 2 to 10, and that is going to give us 54. When you get 54, you divide by 3 to get 18, and that gives you the impression that your 3 by 3 magic square is going to have a sum of columns, rows, and diagonals as 18. Okay, then after getting the 18, when you arrange the numbers in ascending order, you will realize that 6 is the middle number, and therefore we place 6 at the center of the 3 by 3 magic square. Remember, 6 is an even number, and therefore you occupy the corners with an odd number. Please make no mistake. That is the secret about the 3 by 3 magic square. If 6 is at the center and 6 is obviously an even number, then the corners must be odd numbers, so that you follow the same process to get your sum of rows, columns, and diagonals as 18. You can try this at home. If you are following the lessons, you can try some at home. You don't need a magic or a rocket science to do this mathematics. Even though the name is magic, there is no magic about it. My name is Baba.